Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Sarah and today I'm going to be doing an empties video. So I'm going to be going through all of my emptied skincare products from the last month. So I've got them here in my lap. So this is October's empties. And we will jump right in. I enjoy watching these videos because I think they give a good review of a product that I've actually completely used up. First, I have this Calming Cream Cleanser from Your Good Skin. This is a salicylic acid face wash. I enjoyed using this. It was a product I just got at Walgreens. I think it was on a half off sale, something like that, and I figured I would try it. I do like having a more active face wash to use in the mornings. So that's what I used this for, and it actually was a pretty gentle morning face wash, even though it was an active wash. I don't know what the pH was, but my skin didn't feel very stripped, so I'm assuming it wasn't too high. Overall, I really enjoyed it, and I probably would use something like this again. I really didn't have any complaints. Then I have a travel size cleanser. So this is the Nor's Your Only cleanser. This is supposed to be a 2-in-1 where it comes out as an oil and then turns into a foam. I'm not sure if it's supposed to turn into a foam once it's wet, but it kind of turns into a foam even without adding water. So I did use this up. I have another one that's almost used up as well in the little travel sizes, and I was previously using these when I was traveling, but obviously I'm not doing that right now, so I'm trying to use up some of my travel skincare, and I just don't think it was that impressive. It's not really good enough to be an oil cleanser removing makeup, but it also is kind of odd to use it on wet skin because it's supposed to be used on dry skin, so I think it just isn't really a formulation that works well for me personally. But I'm glad I got to try out the sample. Then I have the Biore Rose Quartz and Charcoal Daily Purifying Cleanser, and I found this in my bathroom, but it was already used up, so I'm not sure if I have already talked about this in another empties video, but it wasn't really all that exciting, I think. It does have menthol in it, I believe. Yes. So it does have menthol in it, so it kind of provides what you think of as like a purifying feeling on your skin because it has that fresh feel to your skin, but I don't think I actually really liked it very much as a face wash. It's just a little sample size, so I was just trying to use that up. Next, I got a body wash. So this is a Shea Moisture 100% Virgin Coconut Oil Daily Hydration Body Wash with coconut milk and acacia senegal. This was lovely. I really enjoyed it. It does have a light coconut scent that is actually really nice and pleasant while you're using it, but doesn't really linger for too long after you get out of the shower, which I really enjoyed because I do like to use perfumes during my day. So it's nice to have something that's not going to necessarily compete with that, but still be a nice experience in the shower. It was pretty soothing. It wasn't super high lather, but it also did lather. No complaints. We really liked using this. It does say that you could use it for a bath, but I don't think I did use it for a bath. I did really like it though and would use it again. I believe I got this on sale at Walgreens also, but I don't think that it's very expensive regardless, so I probably would buy this again in the future. I think they have some other scents as well, which might be interesting to try, or maybe a bigger bottle would be nice, maybe if they have any with a pump, just because I feel like that's nice to use in the shower. I also finished up this body wash from Harry's. This is their Shiso body wash, and I don't know, I don't know what it smells like to me, but this is just a little travel size. I think we got it in one of like the Target boxes that you can buy, maybe. I'm really not sure where I got this, but I do think that they sell it at Target, so I think that I've got it at Target in some way. This was fine, and I actually have a different scent in a full size that I think I like more, that I'm sure eventually I'll use up as well. Off the top of my head, I want to say it's Fig. or something like that. I'm not really sure. This was totally fine, and I enjoyed using it as a body wash that just kind of got the job done. This I really enjoyed. So this is a soap fluff in the scent Glass Rose from the indie perfume company Sucre Bay. I don't know how to say that, so we're just going with that. I don't know if they make them in all of their different scents anymore. I don't know what this scent is supposed to be, but I did enjoy it. But the actual product that they make, the soap fluff product, is delightful. It is basically a bar soap in a jar that's like a more whipped texture, and it's lovely. It doesn't dry out like your bar soap might, or like kind of disintegrate, because you just scoop a little bit out and then use it on your body. And I really like it. I'll probably buy more from them at some point because I enjoyed it a lot. I actually think I recently bought a soap fluff, or whipped soap, it might be called a whipped soap, from a different indie perfume company. So I'll try that at some point too, but I really liked this and highly recommend. Here I have a bath product as well. So this is the Dr. Teal's Pure Epsom Salt Relax and Relief with eucalyptus and spearmint. And I enjoyed this. I don't know that it was super useful for like aching muscles or anything, but I did enjoy it in the bath. So I'm not sure that I got what I was supposed to out of it, but it did help me enjoy baths. So I do have another bag that I think might be a different scent, but I did enjoy this, and I do think that it was nice to use while I had it. I definitely have used up some bath bombs in this time as well, but typically they're just individually wrapped. Like a Lush bomb comes in like a paper bag, so I don't really save those things. But we'll move on to hair care. So I have a nice cream cleansing conditioner from Amika, and I used this up. I did like this kind of. I use regular shampoo anyway, but I know that some people would use this as their cleansing step instead of a shampoo. But what I would do would be either using this first or second after a regular shampoo. If I used a regular shampoo first and then this second, it would be kind of like a extra conditioning step. So I'd use it all over in my hair, and then I'd use just a little bit of conditioner after. Or I was previously using it as a first step because typically my hair doesn't actually get fully wet just with trying to get it wet with water. So I have to actually use like shampoo or conditioner of some kind to get the shampoo into like my scalp layers from before I got my hair cut. So actually with my haircut now, I don't really have that issue all of the time. But when my hair is just full thickness everywhere, it was always super difficult to actually get my hair even wet so that I could shampoo it. So that was fine. I'm pretty sure I got it on sale at a Marshall's or like from Amika when they were doing a huge sale. I think they maybe repackaged their products. So I'm not sure that I would really want to go out and buy it at Amika prices, but it was fine to use while I had it. And then this is the Kenra Platinum Restorative Reconstructor Intense Fortifying Mask. So this I would use as my conditioner when I was using it. I didn't use the conditioner after, and this was quite delightful. I definitely think it was really nice for my hair, but I think it's supposed to be better for people who have more damaged hair. I don't know if it's specifically for hair that's colored. It's hard to tell just from glancing at the back, but my hair really isn't that damaged. I really don't heat style it very much, especially now. I don't even heat style my bangs. I don't heat style the rest of my hair really. I don't color it, so I don't know that I'm really the target audience for this product, but I did get it in like a goodie bag from an event that I paid for and went to a master class with Katie Jane Hughes. And this was nice to use, but I'm not sure if I would buy it again. Maybe if I look up how much it is and it's reasonably priced, it would be something that I would like treat myself to in the future because it was nice. Okay, and then I have some face skincare products, facial products. So this is the 107 Core Flex Cream Essence, and this is delightful. This was like a lightweight moisturizing kind of product. very hydrating, very nicely sunk into skin. I really liked this. I have talked about their products before. I think I got a bunch of them on a sale at one point, and I think that the moisturizer in the pot was what I actually loved the most from their line. But they have like totally redone their line and recently put it out again in like different packaging, and I don't know if the formulations are the same. So at some point I might want to revisit that moisturizer. And then this one was really nice too. This was probably what I would pick next, but I did go ahead and use that up. I also used up the Klairs Freshly Juiced Vitamin E Mask. So this has vitamin E, niacinamide, adenosine. It's supposed to be, I think, something that you use kind of with vitamin C. It's supposed to be used as a moisturizer or to enhance the effects of vitamin C. And you can see there's kind of like a tiny bit left. It had a like weird jelly texture where it would resettle in that texture. I use this as a mask, a wash-off mask in the mornings mostly, to get it used up, just because honestly I just wasn't using it. And there was nothing wrong with it, but I just needed to use it up, so I used it in that way, and it was nice in that way. I think before I'd been using it more as a nighttime sleeping pack kind of thing, and it wasn't as good in that component, but as a wash-off nourishing mask, it was pretty nice. That one I think I either like got in a set from Wish Trend that I purchased, or I maybe got it for a reduced price from 08 Liter. So I don't know if I would pay the prices for it, because I think it's gonna be like a more expensive product than I want to spend the money on. And there's probably hydrating face masks that I would prefer to buy for myself. This is the Real Barrier Cica Relief Gel Balm, and I had this for a while and used it up on my body as a moisturizer because I just needed to finish it up. I actually think I liked this on my face as well, but it had been so long since I had used it that I don't even really know for sure. But it is a nice moisturizer actually. If they put this in a bigger container and sold it as a body lotion, like I would buy it that way. Just I have so many facial moisturizers that it's like hard to even use them up or think about using them up. So this was nice. I feel like it was not scented. It wasn't irritating in any way, and it sunk in pretty well but felt pretty nourishing. It definitely was, gel balm, I guess, is a good way to describe the texture. It was really nice. And next I have two sunscreens. So I have the Glossier Invisible Shield SPF 35. So this is an invisible product. It is, okay, I did get a little bit out. That's like all I got out, but so this is a like gel sunscreen, so it does rub in invisible. So definitely nice if you've had issues with white cast with sunscreens. This one's not really gonna have that problem for you as far as I can tell, since it does rub in totally clear. Some issues with it. The price, I believe, is pretty high. It's only an ounce, and I wanna say it's like $25 or something like that. I'm not sure off the top of my head. It's been a little while since I bought it. I believe it does also have citrus oil in it or something similar. It does have something in it that gives it a scent, and like I can smell it. So I don't love that for my skin, but if it doesn't bother your skin, it's totally fine. I think that the size of the product being so small also kind of promotes not using enough sunscreen. But I have used some of the other kind of invisible gel sunscreens like this one, or that purport to be like this one. The Supergoop Unseen sunscreen and the Murad sunscreen that's like similar to that. I don't know what it's called. And this one I do like more. It's less of a silicone primer feel and more of just a gel moisturizer feel, so I do enjoy it more. But for me, I just think that I like other sunscreens better. Side note, I also don't like that it's only SPF 35. I would like it to be a higher SPF. But if it's gonna get you to wear SPF, I recommend it. If you're wearing an SPF, I believe SPF 30 is the recommended lowest number that you wear. So if you're wearing something that's higher than that, you're, doing the right, you're on the right journey. I don't know what I was trying to say there. Anyway, the next sunscreen I have is the Crave Beach Shield sunscreen. This is an SPF 50, however, it uses SPF filters that aren't FDA approved in the US to be called SPF filters, but it's being sold in Korea with a different name. Beat the Sun is what it's called there, and it is SPF 50. I enjoyed this. I thought it was going to be dewier than it was, but it actually was just pretty natural kind of skin finish on me. It wasn't super matte or dewy. The Glossier was kind of the same, so both kind of like a natural satin finish. This blended in easily, was easy to reapply, it layered over itself well. I really didn't have any complaints. And then this is bigger, this is 50 mils, the other one's 30, so I think this is around 1.7 ounces, and I believe it's roughly $20 or $22, something like that. I believe that I got it from them during their Black Friday sale last year, if they had one of those. I feel like I got it during some type of sale, so I'm not 100% sure on the price, but if you have had trouble finding a good sunscreen, like I do think this is a really nice one that probably most people will enjoy and use. Then I have a little cologne sample. So this is the Atelier Cologne Pacific Lime, and I really liked this. It's kind of like I smell that citrus. It does smell kind of like lime. It has a sharpness to it, but it also has like an undertone of floral. I'm not really sure what the notes are, but I really liked using it. So I would have a full bottle of this. I do think that it's more of a like light perfume. It's not super potent necessarily, but I also didn't necessarily notice it wearing away super fast. So overall, it was really enjoyable to use, and I quite liked it. These are nice. So these are the Rail Microneedle Technology Acne Healing Patch. So, okay, there's a couple of issues here. This comes with a little plastic square. So it's 2 pieces of plastic that have the patches in between them. Because they have the micro needles, they are like packaged in this type of way so that the needles are kept good. I don't know. But so they do have quite a bit of packaging is what I'm trying to get at. So that's not the best, but they did really work well for me. They have like a micro needle texture to them. So when you push them onto your blemish, they are supposed to do better at actually getting some actives into your blemish so that they help heal it quicker. And I do think that they worked really well for me. It has salicylic acid, tea tree oil, and hyaluronic acid. I think that this worked out well for me. I enjoyed it. I think it came in a pack with more than one, so I do think I have more. I like them a lot. However, they probably aren't going to work for everybody, and if you get a lot of blemishes, they're not necessarily very cost effective or good in that sense either, because you only get 9 in this little pack. But if you like to try out patches like that, I do recommend them. And then I have a little body lotion sample that I used up. Lastly, I don't have any makeup empties, but I do have some makeup declutters. So I have 2 Glossier cloud paints, the Glossier Stretch Concealer and the Glossier Skin Tint, and a Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation sample. This sample didn't work for me. It's like definitely the wrong color, and the actual formulation I didn't really like. It was a little bit too drying for my skin. It pulled up a lot of texture. The Glossier products, I actually really like all of these. I used quite a bit of them. You can see the pan on my concealer, and this cloud paint is, much smaller than the other one. So I did like these products. The skin tint is basically no coverage. However, it does leave a nice kind of dewy finish to your skin, which I liked. The concealer was also pretty low coverage, but it looked nice on my skin. The cloud paints, I think, are pretty foolproof for me. In these tones, Beam and Dusk, they blend pretty easily and they aren't too pigmented too fast. So I liked all these products. They were just very old, and so I am decluttering them out of my collection. And that is an emptied bin of empties. So we're at the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got some useful little reviews about all of these products. If you have any questions, definitely leave me a comment down below, and I will go ahead and link probably last month's video as well in case you want to go watch it. Bye.